Hey guys, welcome back. Thank you again for joining me today. We're going to start off with our warm-up as always. Today we're not going to need any equipment, just your mat and of course your water. What we're going to be doing today, total body weight workout obviously, but we're going to be doing a double Tabata. So that means that we're going to do Tabata style, which is 20 seconds of exercise and 10 seconds of rest for 8 total rounds. But instead of doing one exercise for 8 total rounds and then moving on to the next one, we're going to do 2 exercises, each for 4 rounds, and we're going to be alternating which one we do. Alright? I'll get more into that as we go along. For now, we're going to start off with our warm-up, and as always, our warm-up is going to be 30 seconds for each warm-up exercise. We're going to start off with our jumping jacks, and I'll let you know what we're going to be doing as we go along, okay? So starting off, 30 seconds of jumping jacks, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Next we're going to do some squats. You ready? Let's go. Good. One arm up. We're going to do arm circles. Ready? Let's go. So nice and slow all the way around. Good. Do the same thing on the other side. Ready? Let's go. Good. 1 foot back. We're going to be doing kicks with the back leg, reaching forward with the opposite hand. Let's go. Good. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So switch legs and switch arms. Let's go. Good. And give yourself a hug. And we're going to open up through the chest. Switching the arm that's on top each time. one more set of squats. Here we go. Good. All right. So, for those of you just joining, like I said before, we're going to be doing a double Tabata. Okay. So, it's going to be 20 seconds each time we do an exercise, and we're going to have 10 seconds of rest in between each exercise. All right. I will show you our first two that we're going to do, and we're going to be switching off between those two. So, exercise number one. We're going to start off with push-ups. You can be knees, or it can be full, either way. And you can start off with full, and if it starts to get difficult, you can go to your knees, up to you. Either way. Good high plank position here. Strong shoulders, coming down. Pressing your hands through the floor, and making sure your elbows are coming back anywhere between a 45 and 30 degree angle. Right here. All right, same thing if you're on your knees. Same idea, down and push. Okay, that's gonna be exercise number one. Number two, we're gonna be doing squats, but for these squats, we're going all the way down, up halfway, all the way down, and up all the way. So it's gonna look like this. All right, we're going to switch off between those two until we've done 4 of each. Okay, let's get ourselves ready. 20 seconds, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep your core tight. Rest. Coming up. Now we go into our squats. Ready, set, and go. Down, up halfway, down, and up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Rest. Okay? We're going to do each one of those 3 more times. Ready? Set, and go. Rest. Great job, guys. Feet shoulder width apart. Get yourselves ready. Here we go. Good squat. Up halfway, down, and up. Keep it even and consistent. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Rest. Good. Halfway done. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Tight core. Rest. All right. 3, 2, 1, let's go. straight at the top. You don't want to be pushing your hips forward. Rest. All right, last one of each. Remember, you can do knees. Let's go. And start on your chest. Keep your core tight. Here. Same thing if you're doing full push-ups. Make sure your head isn't reaching the floor or your face isn't reaching the floor before the rest of your body. Rest. All right, last one, squats. You ready? Let's go. Oh, I forgot. Oh man, that's my fault, guys. I'm sorry. I forgot we're doing the halfway ones. My apologies. Although, that is a good modification. Let's rest. You know what I was thinking about? Oh, it's way too hot in here. I'm like, I wonder if I can turn on the AC and they'll still be able to hear me, but I'll suffer through it for you guys. Okay, we're moving on to our next two exercises. Okay, they're actually going to be pretty similar in form. So what do I mean by that? Well, you're going to be back in that high plank position here, but this time we're doing mountain climbers. Now, if you want, you can spice these up a little bit by bringing your knee across. But you don't have to. You can just bring your knee to the center of your chest, just like that. You'll see that my foot, when I bring my knee in, it's not touching the floor. Only the foot in the back is. Try to keep that, okay? Exercise number 2, we're going alternating lunges. So remember with these, you're going step forward, straight down, and back. And again, for these, if you want an extra challenge, you really want to take it to the next level, you can do split jumps, or even, those are totally allowed. Please feel free to do those. Otherwise, alternating lunges. And you can do them backwards as well. If you want to go backwards lunges, you can do those too. Okay? But we have plenty of options, 4 rounds of each. So let's get ready with our mountain climbers. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go. Make sure you're keeping good plank position. We don't want to be here looking at our knees. And let's not be here. Your knees are going to start to drag on the floor. Rest. Right. Coming up for our lunges. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now see, when I do these, I step forward, straight down, and I'm pressing into the heel to come back up. If you feel that your heel is starting to come off the floor, it means you're putting too much weight, we're going too far forward instead of going down. Okay? Rest. We want to step and bring the knee down. Back to our mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rest. Right. For those of you that hate me for doing mountain climbers right now, trust me, I hate doing them too. Ready? Let's go. But we have to do things we don't like to get places where we want to be. kind of like rest. It's kind of like traveling. Nobody likes going to the airport, waiting online, going through security, red-eye flights. Ready? Let's go. But everybody likes traveling. Imagine if I gave you a ticket to a vacation spot and you were like, that sounds great and all, but I don't want to do that because I don't like going to the airport. I don't like parking, rest, waiting online. Nah, I'm gonna pass. That's kind of like what this is. Nobody likes doing exercise. Everybody likes being healthy. It's much more important to be healthy than to be comfortable. Let's go. We all want to be fit. The working out and eating right, that's just the inconvenient part. Like going through security at the airport, waiting online, parking. That's all that is. All right, one more each. Get ready. Here we go. And remember, we can go across. Keeping your shoulders square but twisting your hips. It's harder to control that way. Or you can just go straight. It's totally up to you. Rest. Coming back up to our lunges. Here we go. Rest. All right. Good. That's our second one down. We still got plenty of time, don't worry. So, here's what we got for our next two. Grab some water, by the way. It's, I don't know if you noticed, the last few days have been oppressively hot. So, back down onto our backs this time. What we're going to do is feet up, hands up, and I'll show you a couple of different modifications for this. But the easiest one is just going to be here, trying to reach your toes. Or alternating opposite reaches. Okay? So here, the opposite sides are going down. Now, if you want to take it up one notch, you bring both sides down and then up. Easy as that. Okay? Exercise number 2 is going to be over here, laying down. And you're just going to hold up here. Hold this Superman position. So hands out in front, head up, chest up, having as little of your body touching the floor as possible. Okay? Just those two, back to back. 4 of them each. Are we ready? Let's do it on your back. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, feet up, and remember, 1, easy version. If you want to add a reach in between, you can. If you want to just do these, you can. Or down and up. Rest. All different versions of this exercise. Turning over. Let's get ready. Here we go. Make sure you breathe for this one. Squeezing back here. Rest. Good. That's one down. And all we have to do is turn over. Let's go. you want. And when we reach, you want to try to be lifting your shoulders straight up instead of forward. So it's here as opposed to here. Rest. Again, turning over. All right, let's go. There we go. Good. Halfway there. It's 2 each. You're doing 4 each. Here we go. Feet up. Under control back here. Okay? Nice and slow. Pushing your core into the floor. Rest. Okay, ready, set, and here we go. Now, if you feel like, man, my low back is getting a workout, but I can take it, but my shoulders just can't reach out anymore, you can keep your hands at your sides. Okay, so we still get that core workout, but you don't burn out your shoulders. Rest. Because it would be a shame to not do the whole exercise because of one part of your body. Let's go. Back here, and remember, these are the modifications. You want to just do these. Trying to lift your hands straight up to the ceiling. Not even really to your toes. I mean, you can reach your toes. You're lifting your shoulders up to the ceiling. Rest. All right, last one, guys. Let's get ready, set, and go. And this sometimes happens to me, especially if I'm doing a shoulder heavy workout, where I'm here and I can't keep my arms up anymore. So if that happens to you, maybe keep them out here or up here. Something where you're still using your body. Rest. You can still use your body for the exercise, but you're not limiting yourself because of one specific body part. All right. Let's come on up. Grab your water. And we're going to do one where actually the upper and lower body portions of this are going to be pretty similar. So here's what I mean. We're going to be on our knees here. And what you're going to do is 1 foot up, down, down, up, down, down. And I'm going to show you from the side so you get a better look at it. Right here. 1, 2. So right here, just regular squat. When you lift that second foot up, we're just going to squat. Down, down. Simple. Okay? When we do these, we're going to start with one leg, and we're going to do that leg the whole time. The next time we do the exercise, we're going to do the next one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do that for 20 seconds. Do exercise number 2. I come back. Now this time I'm going to start with this leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool? Awesome. The same concept is going to go for the next exercise. We're going to be in a low plank. And you're going to take your hand and you're going to put it where your elbow is. 1, 2, high plank. Now you're going to take your elbow and put it where your hand is. 3, 4. So this side is coming up first. 1, 2. And now this side is coming down first. 3, 4. The next time we do this exercise is going to be the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Now, the body, your hips, and your shoulders. Don't twist side to side while you're doing this. So try to keep your body as level and as still as possible. All right? So, let's get ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, here. 1 foot forward, other foot, down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see how little my body is moving. It's just legs into a squat, back down. And we're coming down nice and soft. Rest. Onto our elbows. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you see I'm not twisting here. We're coming down nice and slow and in control. You can see this arm is slightly bent, so I just have to move it forward. Rest. Now we're starting with the other side. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Back to the elbows. Now we're starting other arm first. Ready? Set. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. And you see this arm bends as I come down. Otherwise, I'd be like this. So we gotta be here. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Good. Back to the beginning. Back to the first leg. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Weights in your heels. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you don't have to do what I'm doing with my hands. I just find it easier to hold the pace. Rest. Back to our first arm again. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Back straight. You don't want to be here. Back straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you have to do this from your knees, you can. But your back still stays straight throughout. Rest. Now to the other side. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, full squat. 3, 4. Rest. All right. Other elbow. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Rest. Good work. Good work. We got time for at least one more. Probably 2. Grab your water. Cool off a bit. Okay. So, we're coming back up and we're going to be doing some side lunges, okay? But we're going to do one side at a time. So, we're going to be here. 1, 2, 3. Down. 1. So, make sure when we do the side lunge, our hips are going back. So I'm not going to be here. You can see heel coming off. I don't want that. My hips going to the back behind me. Just like a squat. So if I were to bring this foot in, I'd be in a squat. All it is a squat with one leg straight. I'm gonna come up, down, and back to the beginning. Each time I'm pushing through my heel to push into the floor. It's almost like a kick into the ground, okay? We'll do one side, then we'll do exercise number 2, and then we're gonna do the other side. Okay, so we're gonna do 2 on each side, okay? Next, we're gonna be back on our back. And actually over here. All right, here's what we got for this one. And this one's gonna be pretty simple comparatively. Feet out in front, and all you're gonna do is hold. You're gonna hold it here. Now the important thing for this one, you might be like, okay, and, no big deal, I can do this for 5 minutes. But when you take away this arch here, and you push this into the ground. So I want you to start here with your feet flat and push your core into the floor so that your low back touches the floor. Then put your hands on the floor, feet out in front, and make sure that that doesn't start to rise up again. That is where the challenge is, holding it here. Now if you want, you can do some small kicks here. You can do it with your hands off the floor, but regardless, I don't want you to do anything where you can't also have your low back touching the floor. Got it? Excellent. So I guess it's simpler, but not actually that simple. It's more subtle. Anyway, let's get into position. And this is still slippery, but we'll make do. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So down, 1, 2, 3. And right back. 1, 2, 3. And you don't have to stop here. Just tap and back down. 1, 2, 3. Now if you want, you could just do 1, 2, 3, just like that. Rest onto our back. Let's go. Remember, push that core into the floor and hold. Now you can see, I've got my head down, I've got my shoulders down. I don't need to be here, especially don't want to strain my neck. We're here and we're just holding this up. Rest. It's okay if you're shaking, I shake too when I do those. All right, other side, other leg. Let's hope I don't slip. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Now, so if you want, you can go 1, 2, and just come up here and back down to get a little bit less rest. Or you can come all the way back and down. 2, 3. Rest. So, maybe go a little faster than I was, but I have faith in you guys to find ways to make this more difficult if it's too easy. Let's go. Press your core into the floor, and again, you can do some flutter kicks if you want. You can do some double kicks, but if you're doing these when you're coming down, make sure your back doesn't arch. Push that down. Rest. Back to the first foot. That's slippery. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Rest. I'm putting my life on the line for you guys. Back down. Tight core. Let's go. Push down, push down. Rest. Other leg. Here we go, ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And of course, you want to make it harder. Rest. On our backs, one more time. Ready? Let's go. Small kicks if you're going to do the kicks. You can see it's only a couple of inches. Rest. All right. We got time for one more quick one. All right? So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to stick with these. Okay, the same ones we were just doing. And the next thing we're going to do, exercise number 2, is just going to be in a plank, tapping the opposite shoulder without moving your hips or shoulders. So here, 1, 2, minimal body movement. All right? So, real quick, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Good. Onto our shoulder taps. Ready? Set. Let's go. So you're pushing the hand that's on the floor into the floor as hard as you can. So that way you don't turn your shoulders. Rest. Right. Other leg. Let's get ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Make sure this leg is totally straight. Rest. Good. Back on our hands to our high plank. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So widen your feet if you have to, and bring your hands slightly closer, and that'll help with the shoulders and hips not moving. Rest. Good. Back to the first side. I hurt my shoulder a little bit. Let's go. Rest. Definitely slipping a little bit. Let's go. Rest. Right. Left side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest. All right, last one. Last one. Here we go. All right, let's stretch. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, reaching across. Let's lean. All right, let's lean forward a little bit more. Get a little deeper in there. Good. Let's do the other side. Reach across. All the way down. Good. Coming up. Let's stand up. Stretch out the quads. Let's come up. Stand up nice and tall. Remember, not arching the low back. You can use something to hold on to if you want, if you're having trouble balancing. Good. Switch sides. And you can see I go from here to here. Excellent. Guys, great job. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, I really appreciate you, and I'm grateful for you choosing to spend your time with me and staying healthy. This is awesome. You guys are doing a really great job, and you should be proud of yourselves for taking time out of your day and making decisions to make yourself better. That said, keep your eyes on social media to see if you're going to need any equipment for our next workout. If you have any questions at all, either about this workout, about previous workouts, future workouts, or just about fitness in general, please feel free to contact me. You can reach me at @thefitnessdon on Instagram. Send me a message, follow me. I'd love to hear from you guys. Also, if you have any comments or questions or some feedback, I'd love to hear it, so you can reach out to me or just leave it in the comments section of this video. But that being said, thank you so much for joining me, and can't wait till next time. Have a good one, guys.